I'm still cafe.
Merħba lura fil-programm Maltese DownUnder u issa ser naslu wasla sa' subborg ta' Caroline Springs fejn numru sabiħ ta' żgħażagħ ta' nisel Malti jiffurmaw parti minn tim ta' nisa li jikkompetu fl-AFL.
Terry, we thank you and Smartline for being one of our sponsors for Season 4, but today we're here to talk to you about the Caroline Springs Women's Football Club. We've got some members of the team here. How did you get involved with setting up the club?
Look, it's obviously the Caroline Springs Football Club has been around for a few years, and probably about 3-4 years ago, my daughter, actually, who comes and watches my son play, said, "I need to play footy, Dad. I want to play footy like the boys do." And you know, from then, I suppose that's when it started. We said, you know what, why not? And at that time, there was a lot of talk about women in football and getting started, and we thought, let's see if we can get a team. From 6 or 7, you know, we went to 12, 15, and all of a sudden we ended up getting 25 to play in the 13s that year was, which was a great start to where we are today.
Yeah, so at the moment you've got what, seniors and under what? 15s?
So basically it's exploded. So obviously with AFLW starting last year, we obviously put the notice out to recruit female footballers. We end up getting an under 12s, under 15s, under 18s, and our first ever senior women's team, which Shana and Crystal are part of. Cool. Our first ever in history.
So, do you think that the explosion at the end of early this year with the women's AFLW was a big factor, or was the momentum happening before that?
Look, there was momentum, but there's no doubt it actually accelerated it. Obviously, the success of the AFLW last year just put women in sport and football in general just. So put it in the forefront, and with all the publicity, it wasn't that hard. We just put it out there, and it just kept on growing and growing to a stage where I was actually turning women away, unfortunately, because we were just at capacity. So we've got at the moment over 100 women playing, or women or girls playing AFL at the Caroline Springs Football Club.
And is it the seniors that are in a final on the weekend, or is it?
Yeah, absolutely sensational achievement. Our women, first time team, basically 3/4 of the team probably haven't played footy before, I'd say. I think out of about 33, maybe 7 played football previously. Out of 11 teams, we end up actually making the finals, end up 4th, which was a great achievement.
That's amazing.
Unfortunately, we bowed out in the semi-final last week, but very proud what they've achieved.
So one of the things about your club that we've heard is that you've got a quite high number of Maltese participants.
We do. Look, we've got 3, I think actually 4 playing in the seniors. One of them happens to be overseas at the moment, so hi, Steph.
Malta.
That's it, in Malta. And obviously in the under 15s, we've got, I would say, about 7 playing, which is great. So
the team's going to be very short then.
Sorry?
The team's going to be very short.
You'd be surprised, actually. I reckon the new generation is actually just getting in between than we are. That's right, exactly right. That's right. Yeah.
Excellent. And, did any of those players come from other sports, or were they kind of like always really focused on that?
Yeah, look, a lot of them are actually... obviously their brothers have played or husbands, so they've been watching and they've actually been supporting in the background all this time, and now they're actually in the limelight. Now they're the centre of attention, which is great for a change, and you see the husbands and bringing the kids and the partners bringing the kids and actually supporting them, which is a nice change.
We've got 2 members of the seniors squad here, Crystal and Shana. For you guys getting involved in the senior team and being able to actually play the sport like at a kind of like competitive level, what did that mean to you?
It's pretty special actually. I remember running out under 10s playing for Caroline Springs a few years ago now. So to be able to come back and play in the first ever seniors team for Caroline Springs is something very special and something we'll never forget.
What do you think is going to be the legacy of it down the track? You know, once the team's been established a little bit more to the community. Obviously it's early days now, but where do you think it could go?
Yeah, I think the bond that we all have, having a bunch of women come from all different sorts. So like Terry said earlier, mothers, ladies that have played before, people that have never played before, coming on all joining as one, and having Terry as a coach, I think really setting the standards for the next few years for girls that are going to come and really enjoy playing footy.
Yeah. Crystal, when you first started playing, what was? Did you ever imagine you'd be doing it at this age?
Not in my wildest dreams. Like, I used to watch my brother play under 10s, and that was quite a few years ago now, but very nervous.
Yeah.
To play with.
Did you guys, in order to play, if you wanted to play when you were a bit older, did you have to end up playing in mixed teams? Is that
No,
what
so
would
you
happen?
actually got cut off. I think it was at 14s. You weren't allowed to play. So having women's come back out and being able to play against girls is something really great. So you didn't actually have to miss out anymore and sit on the sideline and watch the boys all the time.
Oh, that's great. Now you can give it to them.
Yeah,
you know?
that's it.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. So you guys are from the under 15s. How have you found this year to be compared to maybe previous years of playing the sport?
I think this year it's definitely stepped up a level from our past few years. I've just noticed with the girls there's a lot of a tighter bond. We've done a lot better than our previous years. We won most of our games. We're in finals now. We win this week in the grand final, so it's definitely stepped up, and each year we've just gotten better.
From earlier this year when the AFLW started, what do you think that did for people of your age group looking at other women playing the sport at that level? What do you think it's sort of done for all of your friends looking at that?
I found that a lot of people watching AFLW have wanted to be like them and have joined our club and have just wanted to follow their footsteps just like us, and formed a tight bond with all of us, and yeah, played as a group. And
So given the opportunity to take it to that level, would you pursue it? Or was it a bit early to ask you that question?
I think it's definitely a possibility, but I think Steph's got more chance than me.
I teach my kids to be honest.
Yeah, okay.
Steph is our superstar on the 15s at the moment.
So, when you think about the whole sort of different journey of those players that are there right now, and they're breaking completely new ground. What would you hope would be the attitude towards women's sport, especially in AFL, in the next sort of 5-10 years, once it establishes a lot more?
I think it's only got room to grow.
Yeah.
So it's only just starting now. So coming from where it's been and just progressing, more women. There's only ever going to be more women that are going to want to play, and their skills are going to progress. They're going to get out there, give it a go, and hopefully one day be as big as the men's.
Yeah,
So yeah.
Big ambitions, it has to be, doesn't it?
Yeah.